The firemen have the thing where they like to call in sick. It's a little game that they play. And they have all this sick time, thousands of hours of sick time. And they call in. So when one calls in, guess what happens? It allows for another somebody to come in on the overtime. Okay? It's come on, everybody knows how the system is played. And Sean, as not only a firefighter, but a former president of the union, said, hey, wait a minute. This is costing taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars. And he says, I know it better than I because I wrote the contracts. So you're not going to pull the wool over my eyes. But guess what? You're going to be sick. I want a doctor's note, right? I want a doctor's note. We got to clamp down on this. So what happened? You had half the fire department was against him, right? So,
Well,
and with the issue with the Bleach Street Firehouse, he said, hey, wait a minute. He said, I know as well as I. These guys just want to go up there and hang out. There's no calls coming out of the top of the hill in the city of Cohoes. They want to be up in that station. They want to staff 2 other guys to do the overtime. He says, I know. That'll serve the residents of the hill, which primarily are EMS-related calls. They're not fire calls. There's no fire load up on the top of the hill with the single-family homes. And what did they do? They came out against it. So, again, when you have people like a Sean or whoever that say, hey, you know what? This is wrong. And we're going to rock the boat, and people are going to be upset with me. That's that's a hard thing, and a lot of politicians, they don't want to do that. They would rather just say, hey, you know what? Let's just keep that open to just pacify everybody because I don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want to have to deal with the fallout. I don't want to deal with the unions. I don't want to deal with the council people. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to make it go away. But Cynthia, in doing so, in making it go away, you're not solving the problem. You're not saying, hey, wait a minute, we have a problem. We have a situation that every expert will tell you don't need 3 firehouses in the city the size of the city of Cohoes. It's absurd. You don't need it. But again, instead of just taking the difficult position to say we do not need this any longer and we want to make a change after 10, 15 years of status quo, you know what I mean? We're just now back to, we'll just go back to the way it was and make everybody happy. But you may make people happy, but you're not solving the problem, and you're costing the city and you're costing taxpayers hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in needlessly to keep a building open that you don't need.